Can you tell us your name and what do you do for a living?
Okay, my name is Tauba Muhammad. I'm a videographer. I did plumbing as well. That is an engineering course. So that is my work. That's what I do for a living. I do sell hijabs as well. I do marketing, all that. Yeah.
Okay, what about you?
I'm Mariam, an accountant, a marketeer. I own a shop, hijab shop. Yeah.
Okay, guys, they are TikTokers. I'm going to put their TikTok name in the YouTube description so you can check them out.
Yeah.
So, guys, I have a question for you.
Yes,
between South Africa and Egypt, where would you guys like to live and work?
I personally, I would prefer Egypt because of my my religion. Egypt favors me a lot. The other thing, Egypt is near Europe, so the chances are high. Probably.
Okay. What about you?
I would prefer South Africa. Yeah, I love the vibe between people of South Africa. I love the weather. I love the fact that it collects a lot of Africans. I love Cape Town because of its places. Yeah.
Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I have a question for you. If you had an opportunity to live between Egypt and South Africa, what would you like to live and work?
Egypt.
Egypt. Okay, and you?
South Africa.
South Africa.
I'd opt for South Africa.
Okay. Why Egypt?
I would choose Egypt because it is a country that is rich in culture and history, and it is strategically located in the Middle East, Europe and Asia. And in terms of working areas, if you're participating like in archaeology, education, it is easier to get there a job because of its history and the culture, and it has a generally lower cost of living there in Egypt. Yeah.
Okay. And you, what about South Africa?
Generally, I love South Africa. South Africa has a diverse economy and it has a beautiful landscape. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I would opt for South Africa just because it has modern cities. Yeah, and maybe their culture. I just enjoy it. Yeah.
Okay. You say modern cities. Can you name for us like the capital city of South Africa? No. Okay, the capital city of South Africa. Cape Town? Come. Which one you say?
Cape Town?
Cape Town?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not sure. It's Johannesburg.
Johannesburg. They have 3 capital cities, which those cities they are divided. Like there is a capital. If you have an opportunity to live in Egypt or South Africa, where would you like to live and work?
South Africa,
South Africa. Why South Africa?
because it has a good environment. It's friendly, almost everyone is friendly.
In South Africa.
Yes.
Okay. Which country do you think has the better opportunity for work between Egypt and South Africa?
Egypt.
Egypt. Why Egypt?
Egypt has many jobs,
Many jobs.
and South Africa has more of study and English, that's all.
Which challenges do you think Ugandan can face while living in South Africa?
Blending in.
Blending in, like in words like language or
All language, their ways, culture, and South Africa has socialism somehow.
has what?
Socialism, like they socialize a lot.
Socialize a lot. If they give an opportunity to marry a South African man, would you go for a South African man? And if yes, you tell us why.
No,
No. Why no?
I hate South African men.
You are South African man.
No, not in a bad way, but just I love the country and its people, but South African men
me, South Africa.
South Africa, and you?
According to me, Egypt.
Egypt.
Yeah.
Why Egypt?
First of all, Egypt is a rich country and it has got a lot of adventurous things. For example, the pyramids, which are good when it comes to adventure. A lot of enjoyments, and lastly, I love their currency. Yeah, that's all I can say.
Okay. And you, what about South Africa?
South Africa, because it is a developed country, and when you try to search about it, you will see that you may not think it is in Africa, because it is very developed. When you look at the roads, you look at Cape Town. Cape Town is really so nice, and those guys have a good life.
They have good life.
Yeah.
Okay. How did you know if they have good life and they have never been there?
My relatives, some of my relatives have been there, so I know what I'm talking about when it comes to good life.
Okay.
I'm Tino Mugisha Innocent, and I'm a dentist student, still studying, and I started from Germany.
You studied in Germany?
Yeah.
How was it in Germany?
Germany is very interesting, the technology, actually everything. The environment is also friendly, so yeah.
How long have you been in Germany?
Quite 3 years. Yeah, 3 years.
Okay, I have a question for you. Between South Africa and Egypt, where would you like to live and work?
I think when it comes to tourism, I would like to go to Egypt because of the environment and everything there is interesting. For example, there are the pyramids, and everyone would like to see them, because of the history about the pyramids, how they came to be like that, how they were constructed. Yeah, so something like that. But also South Africa is also good because when you look at the Amapiano vibes, and everyone would like to see where Amapiano comes from. Yeah, so
between Egypt and South Africa, where do you think the cost of living is very affordable?
That is a difficult question because I've never been there. But I think Egypt, is better because South Africa is among the, I think, is it the second world countries? So
I have this question I want to ask you.
Yeah.
Which misunderstanding do you think Ugandan can face while living in South Africa or Egypt?
I think also that is a quite difficult question, but I think I can answer according to my view. In South Africa, I've heard about some kind of racism, where you can't go to every state, but everywhere is affordable. It's according to you. It's according to a person, how flexible you are, and what is your main aim as to why you're going there. So that's it. So it's kind of different according to somebody. Yeah.
Where would you recommend for people to visit in this 2024 before its end? Where would you recommend people to visit between South Africa and Egypt?
For sure, I think South Africa.
South Africa?
Yes, South Africa, for sure.
Would you like to study in Uganda or visit Uganda or do business in Uganda? With their Business Solution, it's a company located in Uganda. They help business relocation to Uganda and mobilize international students to join Uganda universities and learn the institution. They have airline ticketing, visa handling for different countries, car rentals, airport pickup, hotel booking, meet and greet. You want to come to Uganda and you need the support? Please check out their Business Solution for better services in Uganda. Which misunderstanding do you think Uganda can face while living in Egypt?
Sorry?
Which misunderstanding do you think?
Yeah.
Do you think Ugandan can face while living in South Africa or Egypt?
I personally, maybe I can talk about South Africa. I think let me talk about Egypt. It's a Christian. Is it a Christian country?
No.
Which Egypt?
Yeah.
No.
Wow.
It's not.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. You can go on.
In South Africa, a lot of socialism among people. Yeah.
I would talk about work. It would be very hard for Africans to get employed in South Africa.
Yeah.
For Africans?
Yeah.
What about Egypt?
Actually, to create, not even to work, but to create something for your own, like on your own. To create, like to start up something like if you want to open up a shop, it will be a lot of it will give you hard times.
The other thing is about citizenship. Yeah. Yeah. It will be very difficult for Africans from other countries to actually get papers. Yeah.
And South Africans, I hear that. Vacation, that's all. But staying, I'll prefer Egypt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would prefer South Africa.
You prefer South Africa?
Yeah.
Okay, if they give you an opportunity to marry a South African man, would you go for a South African man? And if yes, tell us why.
Yeah, they are very cute, by the way. Oh my God, very beautiful. Yeah.
You go for a South African man?
Yeah, I would.
Okay, and you?
I mean, no.
Why no?
Since I love someone, I would love to communicate, don't sneak it out, we fight. So South Africans, at times, like quarreling in English, it will give me a hard time.
I would date a South African. Yeah, I would.
That is South Africa.
Yeah.
Okay, any message for South Africans who are watching us now?
Any messages?
Yeah.
We love you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any message there for them?
We would love to visit their country. Would love to see what exactly they hold. Yeah.
My last question is, if they give you an opportunity to marry a South African man, would you go for a South African man?
No.
No.
Yeah.
You?
I'm not so sure, but if we understand each other, things can work out well.
Okay, Egypt. Would you go for a South African man?
Not really.
Why?
I really like South Africa, but I can't choose to marry there.
Okay.
Yeah, I just don't like them.
Okay. Which misunderstanding or which misunderstanding do you think Ugandan can face while living in Egypt?
Language barrier.
Language barrier.
Yeah.
Okay.
And maybe the weather conditions. Yeah. And we have maybe the cost of living. Yeah. And
That's all.
I think that's all.
Okay. What about South Africa? Which misunderstanding you think Ugandan can face while living in South Africa?
Yeah, at the start, you can obvious case you can face the problem of cost of living, employment opportunities, lack of them, yeah, and language barrier, of course. Yeah.
Okay.
I guess cost of living, then language barrier, and some discrimination at a point. I guess it could also affect someone somewhere. Yeah.
Any message for South Africans who are watching us now?
Yeah. Hi, South Africans. How are you? Nice to meet you guys. Yeah, thank you.
Any message there for South Africans?
Yeah, I would say I love them so much and I love their country so much, and I promise maybe one day, one time, I'll be there.
Sure.
Yeah.
Any message for Egyptians?
Hello, Egyptians. It is my dream country and I love you so much. And in case I get any chance to come there, I will automatically come. Thank you.
Wow, appreciate it. Thank you so much for your time, guys.
Thank you.
Any message for the people watching us now?
I recommend everybody to go and visit South Africa, as I've said,
Yeah.
because me too. Soon I'll go there
You'll go to
and
that.
see what's up. Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
for sure.
Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you very much too.